Hey everyone, this is Benjamin here from the African Geek, and you are welcome to this fantastic video. This video is actually the first video on my design principles series, and in this particular video we are going to be talking about hierarchy. So if this is something you are interested in, all I can say is stay tuned and I will be right back after the intro. Okay, so the first thing we are going to look at is what is hierarchy. Hierarchy is a basic design principle which helps us to arrange our design elements in order of importance. So just in case you're making a design and you want your viewer to be able to look at certain things, in terms of order of importance, hierarchy helps you to achieve that. So how does hierarchy work? Hierarchy works in three main processes, which is the attraction process, the intrigue process, and the message. So how do these processes work together? Let's take a look at this design you see on my screen. You can see that the first thing your eye gets to look at is the nice sneaker we have on the right section of our design. This is where the attraction process comes in. This helps to grab the attention of your viewer and helps them to stick on your design. Then with the intrigue, you realize that after you take a look at the sneaker on the right section of the design, the next thing your eye gets to look at is the Reebok Pump Plus, which intrigues you to know more about the design, or it intrigues you to want to know more about what the whole thing is talking about. Then this leads you to the messaging process, which we have over here. You can see, so now you get to read more about whatever we have on the design. Let's take a look at this design also. You can see on this design, the first thing you also get to look at is the sneaker. The same thing, you understand. Then the intrigue process is where just do it comes into place. And when it comes to the messaging piece of the design, you can see that the Nike Air Plus and every other thing else on the design is what your eye will get to look at. So you realize that even though we do not have the main designer or the original designer standing next to us and pointing where we have to look first, second and third on the design, we already get to be directed by how things have been arranged on this particular design. So this is how hierarchy works. So you'll be wondering, how can you apply hierarchy on your design? And this can be done in three main ways. The first way you can apply hierarchy to your design is by using size. So depending on what you want your viewer to look at first, you can use the application of size on that particular element. So you can see from this other design we have over here, you can see even though it's all about text, the main thing we get to see first is the arrow. You understand? So the application of size had been applied on this particular design, which makes it the first thing we look at when we take a look at the design. And when we take a look at this other design we have also over here, you would realize that our eyes get to look at the largest elements on the design. So this is how to use size on our design. The next way to apply hierarchy to your design is with the application of color. So you realize on this particular design, even though everything is looking large on the design, the colored part of the text is what gets to attract you to the design. So you can see that you get to see that first before focusing on the large text on the design. You understand? And you can also see from this design I showed to you first, you can see that the orange color in the design also gets to attract you. And looking at this one as well, you can see everything looks red on the design, and it also helps to get your attention. So you can see how this has been applied to the design. So the other way to apply hierarchy is with the use of weights, and you can see with every design I get to show you, the largest thing on the design is what attracts you. And in terms of typography, you can see that whenever you're making a design, your title should be the biggest or the largest weight on your design, so that it gets to attract the eye of your viewer. So looking at everything we've spoken about, you can see that hierarchy actually helps you to direct the eye of your viewer whenever they see your design, even though you're not with them, because the truth of the matter is when you make a design and you publish it online, you are not actually going to sit in the plane and fly to everyone who has seen your design and tell them where to look at. So the way to save yourself from doing all of that or to spend money booking a lot of flight tickets is by applying hierarchy on your design. And this is what hierarchy is all about. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. The name is Benjamin, and I will see you in my next video.